Okay, now you two see him very differently, right?
Absolutely.
You see him as highly toxic to anyone he's in a relationship with.
Yes.
And you say your goal is to marry him.
Yes.
Why do you think she should not marry your father?
Because they can't. They're going to kill each other.
I love him.
What is it you love about him?
I love that he's always there when I need him. He's supportive.
He's not there for when you need him, though.
Not always, but when we really need him, he's there.
Right.
He's my best friend.
She says that he thinks he's God. He's just God's gift to women. He just thinks he's God, right? Mm-hmm. She says he's narcissistic, misogynistic, manipulative, possessive, controlling, and a chronic liar. And a serial cheater.
Yes.
Do you think he's cheating on you?
Not right now, but I know he has.
Not right now, because he's in the green room. But I mean, do you think he routinely does?
I don't think he does anymore.
Do you two get violent?
I've gotten violent once.
And what do you do when you get violent?
I punched him in his face.
You punched him?
In front of his mom.
In front of his mom? Why'd you do that?
Because he was kicking me out of the house because I had found, I got messages from a girl that Dennis sent and some other texts.
So you found evidence of him consorting with another female?
Yep. Christmas.
Okay, and you got upset when you saw that?
Oh, geez, yeah.
But didn't you punch him after he grabbed you around the neck and dragged you down the stairs?
He had my arms, and his mom was trying to help get me out.
So he's shoving you out of the house?
Yeah, literally shoving me.
And so you turned around and punched him?
Turned around and punched him.
Yeah, well, he told us that he was choking you. That's his version.
Yeah.
His version is he was choking you and throwing you out of the house, and you turned around and punched him.
Yes, I did.
And you said you punched him so hard you could see the bone in your knuckle.
Yeah, I was trying to wipe it off, but you can't really wipe bone away.
This is regular.
This is typical?
This is the normal.
Yeah, I made a list of the things that you say goes on here, that both of you are guilty of infidelity,
Yes.
that you break up daily,
Yeah.
that you fight in front of the grandchildren, and was it you that rammed his car with your car?
Yeah. 'Cause he was kicking me out of the house and wasn't allowing me to get my stuff, so I got mad.
While my children were there.
So, and this is in front of the grandchildren, so
No,
you,
this wasn't in front of grandchildren.
okay, but you're getting kicked out of the house, and he won't let you get your stuff.
Yeah.
So you think, okay, I'll get in my car and ram his car.
Stupid choice. Yeah.
Okay,
Not a
the
good
police have
choice.
been called 3 times.
Well, way more than 3 times.
Well, there's 3 that we verified.
Yes.
You punched him in the mouth, and you hurt the cat?
Oh, no, I had a cat that I just bought a $3,000 couch, and I wasn't making good money, so that was a big buy for me, and the cat kept spraying on it. So I chased the cat with a hammer, and I didn't. I just wanted to scare him, trying to figure out how to keep him away from my couch, because I just paid $3,000. That was even before I met Dennis.
You chased the cat with a hammer because you wanted to scare the cat?
Yeah.
The cat doesn't know what a hammer is.
I know.
You think the cat says, oh, damn, that's a claw hammer. Were you going to hit the cat with a hammer?
No.
So why get the hammer?
Scare it.
You both overshare in the social media, right? I mean, if you guys get in a fight, you go on to your social media and start recruiting supporters. You start telling your side of it and trying to get people to support you. You start telling all your troubles on the internet. And you both overshare about your life. He in particular talks about his life with everybody, right?
Does he ever? My best friend and her boyfriend know all about their life. I think that's disgusting.
When you say all about it,
Everything. Everything. And I don't want to even get into details because
Please
it's
don't.
boys. Everything.
but you're talking about details.
Details.
You break in and steal things from the house, right?
I don't break in.
There was a time where she broke in through the garage, where my dad called me freaking out because she was stealing a bunch of stuff.
My stuff.
You broke in to steal your own stuff.
Well, I already knew the code. It's not breaking in. I was living there. Half my stuff was there.
She thinks that he has beaten you down to the point that you really have low self-esteem and threatens suicide. Do you?
I have harmed myself.
Are you?
Not right now, no.
What?
But I have been.
General question.
Generally, I'm feel helpless, worthless.
And that's what my dad does. He tears women down until they're nothing, so that they can be everything for him.
And he is married, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Still, to
Yeah. Don't ever say that to him, though.
what?
That he's married.
Why?
Because he doesn't like being. No, we're not. We're separated. We're not married.
Well, the damn sure is.
I know he is, but if I say it to him, he'll get mad and he goes off.
Well, we'll find out. Because we're going to meet him after the break.
I don't want him around my children. Every time Melissa and my dad are around my kids, they don't just fight, they yell, they scream, they throw things. One time, Melissa was so upset that she jumped into her car and she rammed it into my father's car, all in front of my 2 children.
Well, Amanda says today is the day she finally wants her father to come face to face with the 3 women that she says he has broken. His wife, his girlfriend, and his daughter from an affair he had many years ago. Now, Amanda says Dennis' girlfriend of 8 years, Melissa, is the most damaged of the 3 women because Melissa blames herself for Dennis' possessive behavior. She wants to convince Melissa to leave him once and for all. Take a look.
I believe my father has mentally broken down Melissa so that she cannot do anything without him.
I have been mean to Melissa in the past. I'm not a physical abuser. I am a mental and emotional abuser. I would call her names to hurt her, and I told her I would never in my life marry somebody like her.
I want to learn and change so Dennis will stay with me.
If I ask Melissa to do something with me, she has to ask my dad for permission. He will make Melissa drop whatever she's doing so that he can go do something for him or one of his kids.
There's things that he wants me to do for him, like errands. And if I can't because I have my daughter or I'm watching my grandkids, he gets upset.
Melissa takes more care of my brother than she does her own daughter.
I have a 22-year-old daughter who is severe ADHD, autistic, Asperger's, and anxiety.
When Melissa leaves her daughter alone, her daughter will stay up all day and night playing video games. She has horrible hygiene. She is obese and shouldn't be left alone or else she will eat everything.
Because Dennis works up to 10 hours a day, I spend more time taking care of Dennis because he needs more help than my daughter. Plus, he likes to have dinner on the table when he gets home.
Guys, what the hell? First of all, just as a mother, no. All I'm gonna say to that is no. You cannot prioritize this raggedy man over your own child. Her child is special needs, and she spends more time taking care of this man-child than her actual special needs child. That is neglectful. That is not acceptable parenting. It's unfortunate that he has broken down her self-esteem to this degree, but that's still not an excuse to neglect her own child to prioritize this man. And by the way, do y'all even see any reason why she should be prioritizing this man? Like, just looking at him, I'm not amazed. I am not wowed. And he's still married.
Thank you for being here.
You're welcome.
What's your goal or objective today? What do you hope to accomplish? You have 4 women here that are in your life. Some of them have complaints about you, some of them don't. What's your goal in being here?
I guess from what I could hear backstage, I would like to have things a lot more clear because it's not the way it was. I would have just heard.
Okay.
Mostly not. Yep.
What is it you want to straighten out, clear up?
Well, I'm sad to see that my daughter's seeing it in the wrong way. It's not as toxic as what she's thinking. You know, Melissa and I have our issues, but people don't realize, why am I mad? Why am I getting upset? I don't just do that. I don't try to control. The control issue that comes after is because of the infidelity. And then if I know what she's doing all the time and stuff, at least I think that she's not out doing something wrong, maybe having an affair or talking to somebody else. That's my insecurity then, to try and keep that control now. It never always was that way.
But you don't think you're toxic the way you're being described?
You know, it's not that I'm not toxic. I have toxicity, of course. I got issues that I'm working on as well.
You're not working on them. You can't say that a month of working on things is you working on things.
Oh, not a month. I've been working on it for years.
No.
I haven't. I seriously have.
Well, I made a list of the things that you refer to Melissa as, labels that you place on Melissa. Here they are: crazy, evil, mean, hurtful, narcissistic, 8 personalities, 6 ugly and evil, and no.
I said slutty. I did say slutty.
Well, how about the rest of the list?
The rest of the list is true.
Okay, tell me.
Not that she can't be a beautiful, good woman. She's got that in her, and that's what I keep trying to hold on to and find again.
Okay, when you look at her, relate to her, be with her, assess her, do you recognize that she is a vulnerable person?
I've never ever looked at it like that. I just look at her as Melissa. I never want to take advantage of it. I want to be, you know, like an equal.
You said you've harmed yourself.
Yes, I have.
That you've thought about taking your own life
Yeah.
in this relationship, but you don't recognize that as vulnerability or
No,
desperateness?
I definitely don't want that. Maybe part of me has held on to try and stop that because I don't want that, because I have saved her life more than once. It wasn't my fault, it was her choice. I didn't do the things to her that she done. I saved her life. So if that's what I wanted, I would have just left her there.
Okay, well, tell me this. When you refer to her as crazy, evil, vindictive, tell me what your objective is there, and what is your hoped for outcome when you refer to her in that way? What is it you hope will happen?
No, when I say those words, there's nothing of hope to happen. This is because of what's happened in the past and how it was played. That's why I say that stuff, and it hurts. And I suppose when the things that she does to herself is maybe because it doesn't go her way. I don't know. I don't know why a person wants to decide to end their life or be. So I can't say why she wants to, but you know, I can say I want
that's
to
her
stop.
choice.
Yeah, exactly.
That's her choice. I'm just saying, are you saying those things to her because you think it helps her or toughens her up, or are you saying that to put her down? What's your...
As in these words?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't say those to her all the time. I don't say all this. When a situation comes and we're getting in an argument, I'll say it. I don't just say it on a regular basis.
Let's not talk about what you say to her. Let's talk about what you said to us about you.
Okay.
You said, and I quote, "I'm a mental and emotional abuser."
Yep, I have been, yep.
You said, "I kind of bully them," referring to women.
I don't bully them, no.
That's what you said.
Bully them? I don't think I said that way.
You said, "I never had a problem going out and having sex before. I've even had to make it clear to some women that they can't fall in love with me."
Yeah, but I never said I bully them.
You said, "I'll admit I've made comments that sound sexist, like the only good thing to get out of women is sex."
Well, the reason being rather...
This is what you said.
Yeah, but there's a reason to it. Rather than just everybody laughing and thinking what they want to think, there's a reason for it.
What is it?
The reason would be is I love her, and when I let her go, when I went to see other women, for my simple mind of having women for my few minutes of pleasure, I didn't want to stick around because I always wanted to have her. Whatever weird way that makes sense. I didn't mean to hurt. I didn't mean to hurt.
Very weird. How would you
I
want
did
to
not
tease
mean to hurt the other girls, so I didn't want them to fall in love with me. I did want my woman, but my woman was actually with another guy, and I didn't know this.
Maybe not toss me like trash every time.
This
He
is
says,
where
he says he's letting me go because he's trying to help me, but every time we get in a fight or I leave,
I'm
I
not
just
helping you. I
doesn't
let you
make-
go because you made me feel very, very...
Letting me go isn't
You
isn't
did
telling
want
me
me.
to go.
I
You
was
tell me
not
to go.
good enough. That's why I let you go. I told you a million times. I'm letting you go because
Not
I'm
your
not good
fault.
enough for you. You put me down every day, and you just make me feel like a piece of crap.
If
So
I think
I
you're
didn't
good
want to let you go. I let you go because I didn't feel I was good enough.
But
To
if I-
find out later, you already had another man. So I don't know. I wasn't good enough. Otherwise, the other man wouldn't have been there. Right? Honestly.
When they first started dating, my dad was with someone else.
I wasn't with
You
somebody
were.
else. No, I
You
wasn't.
told me to
You
keep
told
it
me
a
he wasn't.
secret.
But I
You
wasn't
told
with
me
somebody
not
else.
to say anything.
I wasn't. I still had phone calls, of course, all the time from her. She wouldn't stop, which obviously you know that.
You've only had 2 calls from her that I know about.
That's afterwards. And this is in the beginning she's
This
talking
is
about.
what I mean.
Well, here's what Melissa said. I wrote this down because I thought it was really important. She says that you are loyal and that you will do anything for anybody. She says she does want to marry you, but she says that their relationship is rocky right now, and she takes, quote, full responsibility for it. That you are fully responsible for the problems.
And that's for right now, you said, right? For right now.
No, I think from the
Not the whole
get-go.
thing, but for right now, she might take
She
responsibility.
says the relationship is rocky right now,
Right now.
and she takes full responsibility.
That doesn't mean the full 8 years,
No,
just to
this
say.
has been 8 years of just the same
I went
stuff
in-
over
yeah.
and
But it's
over.
not. You really
It
don't know
is,
the full
it is.
story.
You know
You
what?
really
the
She goes
biggest
on to say
one-
that she made him a cheater.
No, he was a cheater beforehand. It's just the way that they are. They are so toxic. They ruin our lives. They call us every day. They tell us everything. I know everything about them, and it affects me.
don't know
You know
everything.
what?
You don't.
The first big thing it was like right before my graduation, and she tried to kill herself. You were supposed to drive my friends and I out to our graduation party, and you had to tell us that Melissa tried to kill herself.
Okay. And
How
why?
is that? I was
I broke up with her.
17.
I broke up with her, and what? Am I supposed to just leave her there? I done what was important. I had to save her life in my eyes. Yes, I was still there for your graduation.
Yeah, I know. But
In
this
an
is-
extreme
this is
situation
just,
now.
This was just an
I
example.
know, but that wasn't my choice.
Okay,
I didn't
hold on.
make-
How did you make him into a cheater?
Well, I came into the relationship being told that he had after we met, but before we committed, that he had slept with his ex. And I got a couple stories, so I wanted to have him tell me that they did sleep together. But before we committed, I'm fair with that, but just be honest with me. And he wasn't. He wasn't. Not until,
How did you turn him into a cheater?
because I kept bugging him. I'm like, after I wouldn't get the truth from that, I'm wondering what's going on because I've been cheated on my whole life.
Okay, let me rephrase this. How'd you turn him into a cheater?
by telling him he was one.
That you're not good enough?
How would I
That's why?
answer that?
That you're not good enough for him? That's
So,
why?
so you just
turn me into a
badgered
cheater.
him and badgered him until he figured.
Yeah, who's this? Who's that girl? What's going on?
So you just figured if I'm going to get accused of it, I'll just do it.
I guess so. Yeah, because I mean,
She didn't turn me into a cheater. It was my choice I made. Nobody can make me do anything. We probably cheated a
I feel
couple
like
times
it.
on each other, maybe not like 10 times as would say. And
Dad, I don't know how many times you told me to don't tell Melissa that I seen this girl. Don't say that she came over.
yeah, no
Don't.
doubt. No
you
doubt.
told
Why
me
tell
that
her
you,
though?
that you kept them away from the kids.
She'd never seen them all. None of them seen what
We've
happened.
seen them, we
It's
heard
not
about them. That is, Dad.
not.
That is.
Everybody
That's
never seen
why I
everybody.
made you
Everybody
tell
doesn't
Melissa
know.
that you've been cheating on her.
But it's a
You
misinterpreted
didn't tell
picture
me,
on
I
your
thought.
behalf because you didn't know the full story and you're my child and you're not supposed to know it.
Didn't you say that you did have other relationships because
Not relationships,
on
but
a
yes.
break while you guys were broken
Yep.
up, she got involved with 3 other men?
I know more, but I still didn't know
No, no more.
Come on.
He dated a
You know more.
girl from Ontario.
Okay, whatever, but you know there's more. than
Did
3,
you
so
say
don't
that's why you felt like it was okay for you to do what you wanted to do?
Simple-minded. My ex-wife fooled around on me and left. My next girlfriend fooled around. She got pregnant. I have a vasectomy. I can't have kids. Wow, I wonder why that one didn't work. She's pregnant. Is that
Why
my
do you
kid?
say ex-wife? You're still married.
Whatever. She's my ex-wife because she's not my wife. Yes, we're married on paper. Whoop-dee. I'd like it to be finished, but I've ran out of money for paying for that. She's not my wife.
Well,
But on
coming up,
paper-
Dennis' wife, as in still married to wife, is here. We'll hear why Michelle is so angry at Dennis next. We'll be right back.
Once again, I'm going to ask the same question. What the hell is going on here? This man is ridiculous. He's out of control. He's narcissistic. I feel terrible for his girlfriend. She's really blaming herself for everything. And she claims that she turned him into a cheater, but he was already married when they met. So he started off as a cheater. So girl, you can't turn a cheater into a cheater. She says she's been cheated on her whole life. So that does kind of tell a story there. It makes me wonder if she comes from a family background with infidelity, like if her dad cheated on her mom or something, and that's a repeating pattern that she's now attracted to. But this man is insufferable to me watching this, so I feel like he's probably insufferable to y'all too.
In my lifetime, my father had over 100 girlfriends. When I was 15, my dad would share explicit detail about his life. I was disgusted. I feel like I know my father better than Melissa.
What I need from you is commitment.
I know my dad is not faithful and he is not honest.
Well, Amanda says her father is a controlling sexist who has broken the hearts of 100 women, including her mother, Michelle, who is currently Dennis' wife of 29 years. Take a look.
My ex-husband, Dennis, has always been an insane, narcissistic womanizer. I have been separated from Dennis since 2007, and I am technically still married. When Dennis and I first got married, he said, "I hold your pink slip now," which means he owns me, and he has said he'll never give it up. Dennis won't sign the divorce papers. I was married to Dennis for 18 years. 2 days before we got married, a good friend of mine came and told me that Dennis was the father of an unborn child. But Dennis told me I was crazy, being 17 at the time and being pregnant myself. I believed him. Then, just before our 18th wedding anniversary, the child, who was then 17, contacted Dennis, and Dennis finally came with the truth. I finally ended it with Dennis by telling him I cheated on him. And after that, Dennis made my life a living hell. I wasn't allowed to sleep. I wasn't allowed to do anything except cook, clean, tend to my children. He took all of my credit cards, my bank card. He took my keys. Dennis got all the kids together, screaming, telling them that their mother was a drug addict, a drunk, a no good for nothing, skank. I don't care if Dennis is with Melissa. I actually feel bad for her because I know how abusive he is. I just want Dennis to sign the divorce papers and leave me alone.
Okay, you've been listening to everything so far, right?
Most of it, yes.
Okay, so you're up to speed about what we've been talking about so far.
Yes,
And you two lived together for 18 years?
more than that.
21 years?
About that.
Okay. And you split up, why? You said you told him that you had cheated on him.
Yes.
And was that it? You said,
She had an affair. No, it wasn't that. I tried to get her back. And when we tried again, then she went back to that same guy again, who already had a wife and 2 other girlfriends. But whatever, it was, we can throw all the judgment on me. I don't mind. I can take all of that. I don't mind at all.
you say that he's always called himself God. What do you mean?
Yes. Dennis refers to himself as God.
Is there something wrong with being a smartass? I'm not God. I'm being
Well,
a
no,
smartass.
I know
I'm
you
a
don't
big
think
time
you're
smartass. I
actually
really am.
the God.
I'm just a joker. People are taking this beyond too seriously.
But you do get me to call you master.
Why? We started playing into the, I don't know, but anyways, we started studying and playing into the BDSM world. And it has something to do with master. And that's the only reason why, because the discussion of what we were learning together. Otherwise, that's the reason. Sorry.
You say he believes women are beneath him?
Oh, 100%.
Why do you say that?
In all the years that we had our company, he only hired maybe 2 women, and both of them were gone instantly. As you can see, Melissa's here, I'm here, Amanda's here. We all have our own issues with how he's treated us.
Well, you said he's made it clear that he has no use for women other than for...
Yeah.
He's told you that?
Oh, absolutely. Cleaning, cooking. There's no other reason for us to be on this earth.
Uh-huh. Okay.
When he's mad, he'll say that.
I'm sorry?
When he's mad, he'll say that.
Are you misogynistic? I mean,
I will admit that I used to be, and I am looking at it different now. Yes, I used to look at it that way. I didn't have a great upbringing.
when did you have this revelation and change? Backstage?
No, it's not a joke, really. It's, you know, if it's
No,
a,
it's not
if
funny
it's a
to
joke,
them.
then why I'm here, but,
I
you
don't
know,
see them laughing.
No, well, I hear everybody else laughing. It's not a joke. The thing about it is yes, that's the way I used to look at it. My upbringing was very wrong. I was not taught right, and what I've learned is with how I've hurt women and stuff. That's the reason why I changed. I've been changed a lot in the last couple of years. And even though I still got more hurt added to me, rather than stop the change and still treat women like that, I'm telling myself, no, women do deserve to be treated and equal like myself. So I have done wrong. I won't lie to that.
Did you tell your wife she was the ugliest woman you've ever slept with?
I don't think I've told her that.
I've heard it.
Have I
You
told
said
you
it
that?
to me.
Okay, maybe.
You what?
You said it to me.
I've been a mean guy, yes,
yeah.
I know. I've had my mean moments. There's no doubt about it. And you know what? Here's what happens. When people fool around on me and the infidelity happens, I get mad. And yes, I will reach out with wrong
That was way
words.
before any of that happened.
Well,
He
how
told
many
me.
times do you think about when we were kids when you're fooling around and going to other guys,
Are
too?
you kidding me?
No, I'm not.
I was completely faithful and loyal
it's
to
too bad
you.
if I'd have known this was happening, we could bring up some of these other guys from the past. Completely faithful and loyal to me is...
Dennis,
sorry,
honestly,
wrong, lie.
can you
Sorry for
please, for once in your life, be honest?
I am being honest. How
No,
about you
you're
try
not.
that? How about you try that?
I am honest.
You've never done nothing wrong the whole time. You're an angel. Come on. Not
I
even
told you
close.
I cheated,
Yeah, okay, so...
and I left. That's when I cheated. I left.
Will you tell me that? How about when...
What is it you need to hear him say to be honest? What is it
Everything that
not being
he's
honest about?
saying about, you know, how his life was just so upside down and whichever, it's not true.
What do you mean he says he has a pink slip on you?
We grew up in the 80s, so people raced for pink slips.
Right.
And that's
Car
what he said.
titles, pink slips.
Yeah,
That's-
absolutely.
yeah, I
yes,
know.
yes.
Yeah,
Yeah. So when we got married, the day of, he said, I hold your pink slip. I'm never getting rid of it.
And how long have y'all been apart now?
Since 2007.
Since 2007, it's been 10 years. So why haven't you completed the divorce?
Wasn't me.
Why? Are you sure? Because here's what happened. I took it to my lawyer and I was ready to sign it. And my lawyer had her problems in life and didn't. And then when she came back and contacted me, Michelle was being difficult and wouldn't sign it then. So long story short, what I pushed for is I was not going to lose my kids. The things that she'd done, the amount of times police come to me and we shut everything down, everything. I was in position of losing my children. My life is dedicated to my children. My whole life is about my children. And all I want to do is secure my spot with my children. And I didn't take them from her and say, you can't see them. I even share that. Well, she was willing to push me out like she'd done to
Your
my brother.
property, you mean?
Wait a minute. Let me say my thing, please. You're not my property. I don't own you. I want no pink slip. I want to sign that paper. And I hope it's
Your
Tuesday, but
children.
anyways, let me say
You
my
look
stuff.
at your children as property.
I don't look at my children
not
as
as
property.
individuals.
Then what are
But
you
the
talking
children are all
about?
grown now, right?
Oh, absolutely.
My children are not
So there's no
property, they're my
custody
kids.
issue now, right?
No.
Is there a
my
property issue now?
My youngest son is the only thing she's trying to take from me. Come to me and told me she's got a guardianship, which she doesn't have, which I found out. It's lies
never
to me.
told you I had
Yes, you did. So I'm always a liar. You're not. Don't worry about it. Call it.
Wow.
It's not the way it works.
Can you calm down a little bit and let me
I'm
have
talking
some
for
ground?
myself, okay?
Here we go. You know what? Everybody's going to see how you
I
act.
don't mind if everybody sees that. I don't
Oh,
mind.
good.
This is
I'm
how I
glad.
act with cheating women.
Well,
I don't treat good women this way, if that's what you're all thinking.
getting,
but wow, whatever.
getting divorced and guardianship have nothing to do with each other.
That's right.
I mean,
Yeah.
being divorced and
So how do I own my children? They're my children. I just want to be able to life. Here's what happens. She made her sister push my brother completely out of her life, and my brother has 3 kids with her sister.
Oh,
They-
do
wait a
not
minute.
bring
They
up
went
Uncle
down
Pete.
the
Those
road.
kids
No,
do not deserve
you know what?
Okay, so don't worry about it. We don't need
Why
to
would you
find out
even bring
why.
them
Don't
up?
worry about it. Just
Yeah,
keep
why did you
tagging
bring
me.
them up?
Go for it. I don't
That's right.
care.
This is not about them.
if you're not controlling her, why haven't you signed the divorce papers?
Why hasn't she signed them? I had them ready with my lawyer. Why hadn't she signed them?
Have you signed the divorce
wait a minute.
papers?
Where's the papers to sign? Because I've never been presented with papers to sign, and I would be so
I have them
happy.
right here.
I've never until this day been told about these papers. We talked about it, but I've never been presented papers.
I have them right here, and
That's good.
And it has nothing to do with guardianship
Just
or,
let me sign it.
or
I would love
custody.
to.
All you have to do is sign them.
This makes a whole new world for me, and I'm pretty happy about this.
And if you sign them,
No idea.
I've been trapped due to it otherwise.
if you sign them, then you guys are finally free of each other.
Yes.
Yes.
Joining us via Polycom right now is asset protection attorney and author of Love and Money, Ann Margaret Carrozza. Ann Margaret is a good friend of mine, good friend of the show's, an excellent attorney. Ann Margaret, the papers are here. They have to do just with the dissolution of the marriage. There's not a bunch of money involved here. There's just a filing fee, correct? You've investigated
so
this?
this couldn't be more clear. So Michelle and Dennis sign what is called a joint application. Canada makes it a tiny bit more difficult to get divorced than in the United States. Their equivalent of no fault requires a 1-year separation. So by all accounts, you've hit that goal 10 times over. So Michelle and Dennis, if you sign the papers that Dr. Phil has, they're presented to the judge, and this is a slam dunk in my opinion that the judge grants this divorce, and you can both get on with your lives.
You want to sign where it's pink?
How about this question? Last time you talked to me about it, did I say no or something? Because I said, yes, I can't wait to do it, didn't I?
Okay, pink.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I ask
So how-
every single year, and every single
ask
year you
once.
Just
have
sign the
asked
paper.
Once. Exactly.
Okay.
You asked once. I wish you'd stop
Sign
with
the
your
blue.
lies.
And the blue. Is that your signature?
It is.
That's your
Yeah,
full
I can
signature?
show you my driver's license.
No,
if you
I'm
like.
just saying.
Hey, I
Okay.
want this done, and this is real. There's no
Okay.
fake about this. I've been
All
waiting
right,
for this for a
so,
long time.
And Margaret, we've got signatures from spouse 1 and spouse 2 in the 2 places indicated. There's a pink flag for female, a blue flag for male, and both of them have signed them here. I'll be the witness, and as will you. So they're signed, and they've covered the 1 year, so he doesn't have a pink slip on you. These will just be filed with the court, and you two are done. I'll get you both copies of these before you leave, so you
appreciate
have them. Ann Margaret, anything else you want to add?
Well, congratulations to both Michelle and Dennis on your new chapter. And I would strongly encourage both of you to look into getting a prenup in your next relationship.
I hate that that's a victory, but I think in y'all's life it is a victory because
It
you've been
is.
apart
It is
for
a
10
big
years,
victory,
and it
yes.
clears things up for both of you.
finally
And you're now not with a married man. That's got to be some kind of victory. There's another very important woman in Dennis' life. I'd like to hear what she has to say next. And Margaret, thank you very much. Today, but Dennis brought a ring. He brought a ring today. We're going to find out who it's for. Pretty sure it's not me.
Whoa. Okay, so this is part 1 of a 2-part episode. In this episode, we have Dennis, who has been married all this time, but separated from his wife. He's been in a relationship with his girlfriend. He seems like a terrible partner. His own daughter brought him here to try to convince the girlfriend to leave him because that's how terrible he is. And I think we can all agree this is not a great man. He even admits to being emotionally and verbally abusive. It sounds like he's been physically abusive as well because he admitted to the Dr. Phil team that he has choked his girlfriend. The girlfriend is neglecting her severely autistic daughter to put all her time and energy in meeting his demands. So she is lacking as a mother right now because how can she be a mother when she's being a mother to this man-child? He sounds very self-obsessed. He jokingly calls himself God. Okay. I'm looking at this man, and once again, I'm gonna say, ain't nothing special about this man. I'm so glad that Dr. Phil brought these divorce papers and pressured him to sign because according to his now, hopefully ex-wife, he's been refusing to sign year after year after year. He does seem like a pathological liar from what I've seen. I feel like his wife's, ex-wife's, commentary about how she was trapped with him for years is an example of why I personally always promote the idea of women having their own finances together, having their own income, because the last thing you want is to be trapped financially with a man like this who treats you like a slave. This is just part 1. At the end of this, Dr. Phil said he brought a ring. So he's planning to propose to the girlfriend, I guess, unless he got some other woman, who knows. And I think we're gonna hear a story about something happening with his daughter, and some other woman is coming onto the show. But what did you guys think about this episode? What do you think about this man? Should she leave him? I'm gonna say say yeah, but you guys let me know. I was confused about the pink slip thing. Is that just like a metaphor for something? I'm mainly confused because they talked about it being from the 80s. So is that like a saying from the 80s, or did he have a real physical pink slip? I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Is he saying that they did wild things in the 80s and he has the evidence? I'm confused. One of y'all please let me know. Let me know if you have any experience with a man like Daniel. And what do you think should be done in this situation? And I will go ahead and watch part 2. But you guys tell me how you feel. Let me know. Drop it in the comments.